This is Chilling. A man who grew up fascinated with the world built his lifelong vision at the northern park boundaries of Murchison Falls National Park. It is located in one of the most breathtaking parts of Uganda. The lodge is thatched with grass from the savannah, and I found it a refreshing, not overly modern design, a return to a classic safari look, where the buildings feel traditional, a heaven of comfort and serenity.
Wow, man, feels so refreshing being here.
Welcome to Tilanga Safari
Thank you
Lodge.
very much. I'm very delighted to be here. My name is Rogo.
My name is Eseza Martina.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How was your journey?
Amazing, amazing. Only that, can it really get hotter than this? It's always
does,
hot, yeah?
It does get hotter than this. That's why we welcome you with a cold towel.
Oh,
Hope
cold.
it helps
Oh man, it feels
to cool
cold.
you down.
Feels cold, definitely.
Yes.
And to also clean my hands as well.
Most definitely.
Wow.
The main lodge area is quite unique and contemporary.
If you look around, I think when you are coming, you saw heart-shaped houses.
Yes, a very big one.
It really helps to cool down the area. It's not like the same when you have a roof over. It would be very hot.
When I was coming out of that car, I was
Yeah.
definitely feeling the heat. But now my body is starting to cool down. And thank you
Perfect.
for the glass of juice. And I have a feeling that as if I saw a balcony on top of there. Can we go check it out?
Most definitely,
Thank
we
you.
can head up there.
Yeah. Esada, this is a sight to see. This is very amazing. So the very first thing that invites you from the main lodge or from the main lobby is this beautiful compound. What kind of activities are carried around this place?
We usually set up our dinners here to just change the scene of environment. So in case you'd like to have your dinner under the night sky, under the lights, you can have it here.
Yeah.
So right next to this dining area, we have a swimming pool.
Yeah, and the bar, of course.
Oh, of course, the bar is right next to the pool area.
Yeah.
So let's head up to the terrace and we
Please.
check that out too.
Definitely. Isaac, when you talk about ideal wildlife, man, you can't get better than this. Murchison just throws at you the best wildlife you can ever have in this great country. Tell me more about this amazing park and how many times do you, for example, bring foreigners or guests to this park?
This park is so beautiful park and so precious, whereby at least everybody who comes to Uganda should visit Murchison Falls.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere in Africa.
Okay.
This particular place is literally overwhelming.
Okay.
And also thinking about this, the spot you see here, this
Yeah.
same water
Yeah.
is actually traveling
Yeah.
5,000 kilometers up
Definitely.
to the Mediterranean Sea. And
Imagine.
I'm Italian, and
Yeah.
Italy is in
Definitely.
the Mediterranean.
It keeps on.
So it's a kind of connection.
Yeah, it's pouring home.
It's unbelievable.
And definitely, Sana, here you have what we call the dream view.
Yeah.
We have the river Nile there, right?
Yes.
Am I correct?
You're very correct. You can see the river now. You can see the Albert Nile Bridge from here as well as the park.
Okay, so behind you, what we have here is still the park?
This is still the park.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, parks here are not fenced.
No.
Yeah? So anytime you can have an encounter with any
animal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever had any stories or any scenarios where you've had a visit from?
Oh, most
wild
definitely.
animal? Yeah.
Most definitely. Elephants come in all the time.
Yeah.
You wake up and it's just in the middle of the compound and you're watching it from your room. So we get those a lot.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
What sets Tilanga so apart from the rest of the lodges? Why should somebody come here and enjoy such an amazing experience?
You get everything you need in one place. The service, the ambience, the food.
Yeah.
You get to experience way more than you have so many activities to do.
Yeah.
Even at the lodge, you can have a nature walk around.
Okay.
You get to have a bush lunch as you settle in.
Yeah.
So there are so many things you can do at the lodge, really. Yeah.
You have the most spacious campfire I've never seen. Like,
Oh, wow.
it's so big.
Yeah.
But I can't even wait to go and meet the campfire. So what kind of activities happen there apart from you feeding in the heat from the firewood and all that?
So at the campfire, we usually have traditional dancers that come in and...
Will I get a chance to have one?
Of course.
So treat that every
Yeah.
guest gets, yeah?
It depends on how available they are also, but most definitely we can arrange that also on request for the guest. If they want the entertainment, it's always there. Yeah.
First of all, let me first spot the campfire, and I can't wait to see where I'm going to sleep.
You're going to get to see all that.
Wow.
This is one of those spaces where you realize that the camera won't do it justice. So you have to take a mental snapshot and surrender to the beauty.
Wow, this is majestic, guys. Woo.
Tilanga Safari Lodge features 13 elegant guest cottages with a pleasant facility and 2 luxury tents, designed to offer sophisticated tranquility.
We are now heading to your room.
I'm excited. I'm dying to see where I'm going to sleep.
Yes, most definitely.
Yes.
So we named our cottages basing on the Luo leaders.
Okay, wow.
Yes, so...
Because I was going to tell you, Esther, that some of these names look familiar.
Yes.
I love that at least each cottage has its own sort of like a garden. It has its own beauty. This beautifying the place has to be key, right?
Yes.
And I love the greenery and the lush pasture that is around. This is amazing.
Thank you.
So Esther, I came to notice that there's so many bamboos around, which contribute, of course, to the ecosystem. There's a lot of oxygen, because when I came here, my lungs opened up.
Oh, amazing.
Because of the bamboos, because the bamboos do that. They increase the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Why is it so important for you to have this conservation?
We want to create an environment whereby you also feel at home, you feel like you're surrounded by nature, and given that it's very hot.
The River Nile and the park are the main focus from an architecture's perspective, and so all the cottages and luxury tents have balconies and terraces facing the magnificent sweeping views.
What can you tell me about this room? And it sounds so quiet and peaceful.
Oh yes, we try as much as to enforce that, because I mean, if you come this side, you are trying to get away from the chaos in Kampala. So it's very quiet, it's very calm. On the balcony, you have a beautiful view of the River Nile.
The idea is to stay in touch with the natural bounty of the area without compromising on comfort.
we normally serve our clients fish.
Okay.
Fresh Nile perch or tilapia.
UBC is the national public broadcaster. We educate, inform, entertain, and inspire our audiences. You can watch us on free-to-air channel 001, DSTV channel 282, GoTV channel 371, Star Times channel 201, Zuku TV channel 20, and Azam TV channel 350. Even when your subscription expires, you can still watch UBC for free on your pay TV platforms.
Most visitors come to Murchison Falls to go on safari. The park provides home to 76 mammal species, including Cape buffaloes, lions, leopards, elephants, giraffes, and hartebeests. I was keen to see animals unique to this part of Africa, mostly the elephant in particular. Bulugi area is the park's best game viewing spot.
Isaac, when you talk about ideal wildlife, man, you can't get better than this. Murchison just throws at you the best wildlife you can ever have in this great country. Tell me more about this amazing park and how many times do you, for example, bring foreigners or guests to this park?
This park is so beautiful park and so precious, whereby at least everybody who comes to Uganda should visit Murchison Falls.
Yes.
Yes.
And when you talk about the number of animals, for example, the mammals, the bird species, how many can we count?
We have very many animals, like bird species. We have 470 bird species.
Wow.
We have elephants as big numbers. We have antelopes. There are so many.
So Isaac, when you talk about game drives, you can choose to take an evening one and a morning one. Which is more preferable to you, according to you? Which one gives you the best chance to spot the best animals?
The best one is a morning game drive. You're able to see the lions very early. If you set off from the lodge very early, you're able to see the lions when they're hunting very early. And then the leopards also, there are high chances of seeing them early when they're still settled in their places where they're staying on the trees. Even evening game drive, there are unique things you can see in the evening. Actually, sometimes, like if the leopard is on the tree, you don't find it moving in any place.
As serene as the park was, another surprising feature of the park is the ever flamboyant Murchison Falls. The most dramatic view of the waterfalls is at the top, where the sight and sound of the Nile crashing down the falls makes an unforgettable impression.
Now, in my life, hands down, I've never thought of anything in this world, or better yet, Africa, that is more picturesque than this. I've been here over 1,000 times, guys, but I'm telling you, the view just becomes better. And whoever said life on top was very boring was a very short man. Now, every and single time I come to Murchison Falls, I keep on preaching the gospel of how beautiful and tranquil this falls is. And today, I've been delighted enough to get a second thought, or a second person who is actually a tourist. And I can't pronounce his name very correctly, but I'm very pretty sure he comes from Italy. And you said your name is Marcello.
Marcello, yes.
Marcello,
yes.
Like the one who plays in
The Dolce
which club
Vita.
is this?
Marcello Mastroianni. The Dolce Vita, the famous actor, yes.
Yo, welcome to Uganda.
Thank you very much.
How many times have you been at the falls?
At the falls, this is my second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first time you said you came alone, and now
I
this
came
time
alone
around,
and-
you've come with family?
Yeah, I found this place so magic that I definitely told my family, come over,
Yeah.
see by yourself. It's stunning, literally stunning.
Yeah.
And as you said, tonight under this light is
Yeah.
really amazing.
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 Have you ever seen such a beauty
No.
and such a more powerful falls than
No,
this?
no, tell you frankly, this is the best spot ever, I tell you. Yeah.
How many African countries have you been at?
I think maybe 20.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere in Africa.
Okay.
This particular place is literally overwhelming.
Okay.
And also thinking about this, the spot you see here, this
Yeah.
same water
Yeah.
is actually traveling
Yeah.
5,000 kilometers up
Definitely.
to the Mediterranean Sea.
Imagine.
And I'm Italian, and
Yeah.
Italy is in the
Definitely.
Mediterranean.
It keeps on.
So it's a kind of connection.
Yeah, it's pouring home.
It's unbelievable.
So you feel like you have that connection with it.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's nature gives connection, yes.
What was your very first reaction about this falls when you first saw it in your eyes, just
I
right there?
literally had no word because, as I said, it's literally overwhelming. I mean, the power of the water, the kind of flow, the site itself in the middle of the forest is incredible.
Yeah.
It's like making you feeling you're literally nothing against the nature.
Oh, you appreciate nature more.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
God's creation.
Absolutely.
Well, for us as Ugandans, we thrive at getting proud with this falls right here. I've come here like 4 times, but I keep on coming back because each and every time I come here, it's more like a renewed experience for me, Marcello.
Yeah,
like,
I
man.
can understand. I can understand.
So will you come back the third
Definitely.
time? They said the third time is the charm. Will
Yeah.
you try to come back the third time?
Of course,
and
of course I
probably
will.
bring more people?
Maybe. Why not? Why not? I'll try to.
So how are you enjoying your vacation? You've told me you're on vacation.
We just start this morning from Kampala. It was quite an hectic day, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be great.
And the movement, the roads were swift. Were they okay?
Well, okay, I had a flat tire, so a bit of
What caused the flat tire?
huh? A nail in the tire. It's okay. That's okay.
Okay,
It
Marcel.
was nice.
If there is any one thing that you would describe this beautiful experience with, what is that one word?
It's heaven.
Heaven.
If you have to think
Wow.
how in your mind heaven should be, this is
Wow.
what
Well, and why should people come here and visit the Murchison Falls?
to feel like in heaven.
To feel like you're in heaven.
Yeah,
Yo.
absolutely. See this place.
I
It's
wish
amazing.
I wish you could pack part of this in your pocket. Maybe you
I
go
will,
back to
I
Italy
will,
with.
I will, I will,
Yeah? We
I
have
will.
some clear sand. Like for example, this.
Yeah.
You could keep it in
Yeah.
a jar or something like that, and then you go
I'll
back
keep
to
something.
it.
I'll keep
Yeah?
something back for sure.
Well, Marcelo, thank you very much.
Thank you,
and
Ibrahim. It's been a pleasure.
Amen. Enjoy your stay, and
Thank
we
you
are
so
so
much.
proud
Thank
to
you so
have
much.
people like you who appreciate
And don't miss
our
the
nature.
sunset. Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
The air around the falls has a refreshing champagne quality to it. While back at the lodge, Executive Chef Bwambale Silva prepares dinner. With evening comes the best of a seasonal menu. This being a renowned place for fish and game, there are few better places to be bunting.
So what are we having for dinner?
Fresh garden salads.
Okay, it's going to be our starter.
Yeah, so this one is dressed with olive oil.
Okay. You season it with olive oil.
Olive oil.
The grains are grown locally and the olive oil is proudly African too.
I overheard that you source most of these ingredients from the locals. Is that true?
Yes, please.
So you go to Pakwach, practically in the market,
Yeah.
and you buy some of this?
This investment is here to actually help the locals also to benefit.
Okay.
They are the most beneficiaries. That's why we go to the market and buy their items.
I can't wait to see what we're having for the main course. What are we prepared?
We normally serve our clients fish,
Okay.
fresh Nile perch or tilapia.
With Albert Nile so close, the locally called tilapia fish is fresh from the river.
Yes.
We normally prefer serving our clients fish.
Oh, this is interesting.
Thank you.
And it has that golden look, the fish. I love how you fried it. It looks very rich and appetizing. So, and what are these? I'm sure these are not wedges on the side.
These are called change potatoes.
They're called?
Change potatoes.
Change.
It is just a kind of cutting, as you can see, kind of square.
Let me dig into this fish and I taste a little bit of it. So this fish, where is it from? Is it still from the local market?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You get it from the local market, from the local community. Then the green one you have seen,
the fish is amazing.
It's called dill. It's a herb.
Okay.
You can feel the flavor.
This green one?
Yes, please.
You know, funny thing, most people think this is just all about the dressing. Can you eat this?
You can.
Is it medicinal?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You cannot put something poisonous on the food. So any garnish, you can eat it. Yes, please.
Salongo, I'm a person who treasures my dessert, and I have a feeling we're going to have a fancy one this time. What are we having for dessert?
It's a banana flavored cake.
Okay.
As I told you that we normally support our community members.
Okay.
So we normally buy the bananas from the community still to support them.
Salongo, my sweet tooth is top notch. Thank you very much. And this is fancy. So what have you put on the side? It's sort of like a garnish. What is that?
This is a garnish. It is a chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce.
Yes, please.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. And you say this is a banana cake?
Banana cake, yes.
So have you baked it from here?
It is freshly made from here in a Tilanga style.
Tilanga style.
Yes.
Tilanga style.
Yes.
All right. Guys, I can't wait to have a bite of this dessert. Into bino bimpomera. Divine.
Thank you.
Wow. This is so great. I feel like I can eat this the entire time.
Thank you so much.
Where were you? My banana cake. I've been looking for you for the rest of my life, and I found you here.
You feel the flavor?
The flavor is rich. You got the flavors, right?
Thank you.
After that amazing culinary display by Chef Sylvie, it was only suiting that we concluded the dinner with a glass of wine. The Lodge keeps the guests inspired with a sheer variety of the many ways to enjoy their camp experience. With the Arul traditional dances, these dances are based on mythological stories. And the drums represent the soul of Pakwach community.